pressure kind of ridging back across our area, giving light winds right now, but that ridge moves off to the east. Remember that low out in the Gulf of Mexico? It's not going anywhere fast, and it's staying far enough away from us so we don't get any real precipitation from it. Eventually that moves on out and it's no longer an issue, but by that time we've got strong southeasterly flow, and that high pressure in the upper atmosphere shifts away, allowing that front to move on in here and giving us a decent shot at an isolated shower Saturday night ending early Sunday morning. Maybe a better chance of rain is going to be on Tuesday though, with a more spring-like system moving in here. But all told, the rainfall is going to be disappointing, maybe 1/10 of an inch. Now, if you're walking the pooch today, it's going to be nice this morning, lower 60s, warming to the 70s by midday. Well, this is what it looks like over the next 7 days. Highs upper 70s to lower 80s today. Middle 80s by Saturday, cooling down just a little bit. Your best chance of rain probably Tuesday night. Taylor?
Thank you so much, Bill. In 3 minutes, the story behind the new name for the Chief of Naval Air Training Headquarters in Corpus Christi.
This is Veterans in Focus, sponsored by USA Concrete Coatings. From concrete to custom in just one day.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back. Well, this morning there's a new name for the Chief of Naval Air Training Headquarters. The building was renamed for Vice Admiral James H. Flatley Jr. Tuesday. He was a World War II fighter ace who served right here in the coastal bend and helped contribute to the overall safety of naval aviation. He helped start what we now know as the Blue Angels.
In fact, the first 3 Blue Angels were members of his in World War II. In fact, the first Blue Angel leader, Butch Voris, was one of his junior officers in World War II, and the diamond formation was his creation.
Well, Vice Admiral Flatley was awarded the Navy Cross for actions at the Battle of Coral Sea, 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses, a Bronze Star, and the Navy Distinguished Service Medal.
We lost another member of our greatest generation in the last few days. This morning, our Pat Simon remembers her incredible life as a pioneer for women in the military.
There are some who firmly have their feet planted on the ground, not Maxine Flournoy.
She never really saw an interest in having a car.
Born in Joplin, Missouri as Maxine Edmondson, Flournoy had her sights set on the skies from day one. She took a college course to learn how to fly, a course that would soon propel her to new heights. Right after the start of World War II, Flournoy became one of the first women to get her wings as one of the Women Air Force Service pilots, WASP.
Going out and having the adventure of learning to fly was not something that housewives were interested in.
But Flournoy was the exception. Of the 25,000 applicants, she was one of 1,100 selected.
They were all super healthy. From the get-go, my mother was never like some of the other mothers. We had carrot sticks, and she always had celery sticks. We thought that was normal.
While the men flew off to war, Flournoy flew military planes stateside from factory to home airfields. Based in San Antonio, she did something else historic.
She mapped out the coastline so the pilots would know where was a safe zone to go and how far out they could go to be in the Gulf of Mexico and things like that.
Little did Flournoy know at the time that she and her fellow females were being tested to see if they could actually fly.
They knew as a group that they accomplished the mission that was assigned to them with flying colors, because ended up they could fly every military aircraft.
They could fly all right, but the WASPs were not officially recognized for their military efforts and as veterans until 3 decades later in 1977.
For all those years, they did their part, but they never got any military benefits or recognition.
Flournoy and the WASPs were eventually awarded the Congressional Gold Medal.
The flags of freedom fly all over Europe.
After the war, Flournoy took to the skies again, moving to Alice in the mid-1940s, becoming a corporate pilot, and was introduced to an oil executive named Lucian.
The owner kept telling my dad, I want you to come meet my pilot. He didn't say it was a woman.
She eventually landed in love.
Just so much love.
And together,
Total love.
they started an oil drilling business and a family. Flournoy would still find the time over the years to fly her own plane to WASP reunions.
We went to a lot of them. The kids all knew each other. We were called WASP kids.
She would remain active in support of our service members, appointed by former President Jimmy Carter to the World USO Board.
She loved our military, and she was always there no matter what.
In her later days, she founded what's now the 3rd Coast Squadron Commemorative Air Force, a museum bearing her namesake to teach future generations.
We keep getting more planes in and telling her story.
A story about a pioneer
Soar, Mama.
who now earned a new set of wings.
Maxine will always be here flying with us.
Pat Simon, KRIS 6 Sunrise.
Well, folks, traffic is looking pretty good out there because the weather is looking really good out there. There's a look at the Harbor Bridge. It's all quiet right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the traffic across the region. No weather inclement situation out there. And inbound across the Harbor Bridge, as you saw, is unrestricted out there. In fact, downtown is looking good at this early hour right now, so no major slowdowns there that you would not expect. Both east-west major arteries are looking good. And in fact, the only slowdown is on the flyover. Hey, we'll be back with more news and weather after the break.
It's 5:30 this Wednesday morning. Yes, it's hump day, and we have Bobby Cam live on the bayfront at the Marine